So let's start the press conference of Kandahar slalom in Chamonix. We have the third place finisher with us, Marco Schwarz from Austria. And Marco, I think for sure this was a big fight. And even though you have been leading in the first run, I can imagine you are pleased to be on the podium once again. I think it was the sixth or the seventh podium in the season for you. So tell us a little about your feeling and your fight today in the slalom.
Yeah, this second run was, of course, one of the toughest this year so far. It was really bumpy, and yeah, the salt track was not so easy to handle. But yeah, all in all, it was a good race. Just a little mistake in the middle part, but the rest was pretty good.
Of course, the conditions were demanding for everybody, but what about your feelings? I mean, you are skiers, and this is your job. What kind of attitude you had this morning before the race?
Yeah, I knew that I have to push very hard because the other two guys were just 2 and 300 of a second behind. So I was trying to attack the second run, and it worked pretty good, I would say.
Were you pleased that there was a race today, even though the condition was so challenging, you know, with the weather, with the rain and with the cold?
Yeah, you can't change the weather, so it's part of the game. It's an outdoor sport, so yeah, I think volunteers worked pretty hard to get the track in shape, and it was not so easy, but quite good.
So tell us about this famous Marco Schwarz, who won his first slalom this season. He is now in the lead in the standings. You know, what happened? You know, it's not a miracle, but it's the result of the hard work. So tell us about your feelings being now at the top of the moon, we can say.
Yeah, now the hard work pays off. The whole team is working pretty hard. The coaches, also Atomic, the ski factory, is working every day. So I'm pretty happy to be part of them and to have their support.
A lot of people are amazed and impressed by your safety, by you know, your efficiency. You look so fluid, so consistent and so strong. Have you a feeling to go fast when you come down the mountain? You give such an impression of being, you know, so confident.
Yeah, second run I had a mistake. That was pretty close, but then I handled it, and yeah, to be on the podium again feels pretty amazing.
Tell us about your level of confidence. I mean, this season you're just flying over the slope.
Yeah, confidence is quite good right now. So it started in Alta Badia with the third place, and then all the other races. Then I get a better feeling every race, and yeah, now I'm in good shape and ready to attack another race.
What's your program at the World Championships? I mean, you have been a Fleury medal winner, and already we know you're confident, you are, you know, talented. Are you also planning to do some other events like the combined, for instance?
Now the focus is on the slalom tomorrow, but then at the World Champs I will try in the combined slalom and GS, and maybe in the parallel, but we will see.
Well, you have seen the level of excellence, the level of perfection. Do you think there's something you would like to improve? You know, what could you improve?
To work harder, and yeah, tomorrow is the next chance to reach maybe another podium and a few steps more.
I said, I'm happy to see you back on the podium. It was about time.
Yeah, it was about time. It's a long time since Alta Badia. Oh, it's really good to be back on the podium, because I was pretty close sometimes, always nearly in the top 10, but I'm missing to take the last risk for skiing on the podium, and that I managed to do today.
So tell us about your fight. I mean, you know, this podium is worth a lot. It was a big battle.
Yeah, after first run it was all pretty tight, and then I knew I have to attack full on in the second run, and I did a little mistake in the upper part, and then I knew now I have to push hard for to stay on the podium, and I'm proud that I managed that to stay in the podium.
Yeah, 1600. That's a short distance. You know, on one side you must be happy to be in the podium, and the other one maybe a little frustrated to be so close to another win.
Yeah, at the first moment I also thought about it, but now I think I'm happy to be back on the podium. Also, the first victory in Alta Badia, it was also pretty close. Then in Alta, the 100th second was on my side. Today I was only second. No, I have to be happy, and I'm happy to be back on the podium, and that I take this little risk missing me in the last few races, even if I had the potential to ski fast, but it was missing a little risk to ski for the podium.
Well, tell us about your attitude. I mean, you are a big fighter, and it was a sort of a comeback also for you. You know, you had some difficult moments, you know, after you win in Alta Badia, so it proves you really, confident, strong in your mind.
Yeah, I do a great training session. I ski fast in the training, and I knew that I can ski fast everywhere. And also here we trained last week with the French team in Chamonix. Already there I was pretty fast, and there was nothing against me. So I said to me, today I have to take the chance and just do it.
Tell me about your attitude. I mean, you're a professional skier, difficult condition, raining. So how did you manage to stay positive and focused and happy to have a race today?
No, that doesn't bother me. Skiing is an outdoor sport. Also in Schladming, when it was snowing, I feel comfortable. Winter is snowing, and also when it's raining, it's better raining than minus 20 degrees for me. I don't like when it's too cold. I like water skiing, so today I was happy.
Tell me about the comeback of Luca Erni and fourth place after the great second round. This was amazing.
Yeah. For that, I'm really happy for him. It was so hard to see him skiing the last few years. He had to fight pretty hard, and now he achieved the comeback. And I'm really proud and happy for him that he's back.
Well, we have another slalom tomorrow. Raymond, what you're saying, 2 slalom in 2 days is okay. I mean, you had this already in Flachau, so you sort of get used to it.
Yeah, I like it in Flachau. It was cool to race, to have a second chance on the day after, and also here I'm happy and looking forward to ski tomorrow. I think the conditions will be a bit similar than today, and I'm happy to finish this month of slalom tomorrow here in Chamonix.
There is something magic apparently between Chamonix and you. I read that you won a big race when you were 12 here. On the other globe at Plania, you won last year. So tell us a little more about this magic between Chamonix and yourself.
Yeah, for sure I like Chamonix, or Chamonix like me, I don't know, but I had some great results when I was young, and then 2 World Cup race and 2 victory. It's amazing. I don't really know why, but I feel good here, even if today was really tough. The snow conditions were not perfect, but it's due to the weather. It was really bad weather, and I hope tomorrow it will be a little bit better.
Well, Clément, tell us about the second round. I don't know if you can describe it like you have been skiing with rage, but you were extremely aggressive, determined. You really wanted this victory. I think you skied, at the best level again today.
But the best level on a really tough run. So it's not perfect to see. It's not perfect to ski. It's not perfect to ski, but yeah, for sure I was aggressive. I was 100%, and I did some small mistakes, but especially on the bottom. But it was to do some mistakes because you have to take some risk, even if the slope is really bumpy and with some rails and everything. But you have really to take some risk. And usually I'm not so good in that type of condition, so that's why I try to really push hard, and yeah, it was really a good.
Well, Kemo, you have been going through some frustrated moments. You know, you have been leading first runs, and you had some problems, difficulties, and so on. But you kept on attacking, kept on believing in your star, and you were confident. I mean, I think today's victory is a very important victory for your self-confidence, but also for showing, hey, I am here.
Yeah, that's it. For sure, I had some problem at the beginning of the season, but it was always some mistakes, and I knew that my ski is still there, and was still there at the beginning of the season also. Just I did too much mistake, but I tried to stay confident. And yeah, to believe in myself, because I knew that I was fast, and then I continue, and of course today it feels really great to win again, and my confidence is way boosted by this race, and also Schladming and Flarau. These last few races were good.
Clément, I am tempted to say, because I grew up in the same mountains like you, in the Vosges, I'm tempted to say that today was kind of a weather from the Vosges.
Yeah, that's it.
What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. The slope not too difficult, a little bit flat, and some salty snow with rain. It's lots of time like this in the Vosges, but it's also sunny sometimes. So I don't want to say that it's always rainy, but yeah, we are used to that in the Vosges.
What about tomorrow, another slalom? You know, you showed already Flachau, possible to have two slalom in a row. How do you handle it? Do you forget today? I mean, how do you focus again on the second slalom?
For the moment, I just think about today, and then when I will go back to the hotel, I will think about tomorrow, try to recover, try to calm down, and to just stay focused. In Flarau, it was not easy, but I think I did a mistakes in the second race, but it was really good ski. So I will try to do again a good ski tomorrow. I will be confident, and I hope the weather will be a little bit more kind with us, and then we'll see.
So you start raising, you know, in the last years. You kept on moving up, and of course last year was a little frustrating because you were only 3 points from the Slalom World Cup. But we have the feeling that these tough moments you went through.
Career can be some ups and downs. A season can be some ups and downs, and you have always to believe in yourself, but also to try to improve and to work on the things that isn't working. Because I learned for sure to stay calm with some bad results, because it's often that you can be frustrated, angry, but I tried to stay calm, to just believe in myself, but also you just have to ask you some question: why is it not working? What should I change in my technique? And we were working on that also. And it's not all gone. I can do lots of mistakes, and I will do lots of mistakes in my career, but at the end you can learn, and you can also improve in that kind of moment.